house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
St. Pius X gave me that same feeling as I feel when I'm in church at home. And there's no other place on campus or really in Pittsburgh that makes me feel like that. Just kind of that sense of home away from home.
It's just a place filled with so much love. Love that I've only ever felt from my true family. And so it's amazing that St. Pius has brought me my second family as well.
I'd say it's a place where I can grow my faith. Having the church on campus is awesome because it's a place I can go to pray and a place to meet other people.
It's infectious. I love the people and I love how welcoming everybody is and just the joy and peace it brings me to be here. I love that I can come in here and say hi to Jesus for 5 seconds and then walk back out, where I can come in and sit on the couches and laugh with people and have a good time.
I just love this place. I love so many different people here. And I say that because of, once again, because of how much it's impacted me.
And yeah, just that opportunity to be surrounded by good fellowship and just people who call me higher, who want me to do better in my life and for others, is definitely something that I'm gonna miss tremendously.
It's unlike anything I've ever really experienced before in my life. And oh no, don't cry. Just what a gift.
Had I never found this place, I would probably be really lonely and know that I was missing something, but not be able to figure out what it was or who it was or why I was so sad all the time.
I'd been living what I would describe as much more of a shallow faith, of a transactional faith, before I came through these doors and just had my eyes opened to the witness of just everybody here. One, to help me feel more loved by the Lord, but also just to be, called higher and transformed.
If it wasn't for St. Pius X and the people here, then it would have taken me a lot longer time to understand the direction that God wants me to go.
Just like the people here, whether it's like your friends or the missionaries or Father or Amy, like everyone like wants you to succeed and be the best version of yourself, like in your faith life as a student, and like without, I'm gonna get emotional. Like without those people here, it's like, it's kind of like for me, it was like, what's the point of like staying in school? Because I mean, we all go through tough times. Like this is like the place where I felt like the most loved. And yeah, I don't know who I'd be if I didn't come in here. I'm glad I did.
I think I just knew, I guess, that this is where he was calling me to. This is the home away from home that I think I really needed in my life at the time. It was filled with the people that I needed, the chaplain that I needed, the missionaries that have been just so wonderful here. But really, truly, God knew that he was calling me back to him, just in the little moments and in the small ways. But I wanted to come back to him every day, and this is where I feel him most. And so I just knew I needed to come home.
One of my favorite memories from St. Pius X was the back to school retreat in 2022 in the fall. It was my first year here along with Father Derek's first year here, and the entire retreat was just a little bit of a mess, but it was the most fun retreat because you have the most fun in like the moments that are unplanned.
Our hiking trip in South Dakota was one of my favorite memories just because pretty much anything that you could think of that would go wrong went wrong, and everybody that was there just had the biggest smile on their face the whole time. It was just so full of joy that even though things were going crazy, it was so much fun. And yeah, just the people there just really made it special.
Say some of our Saturday morning breakfasts and going to Mass and then making breakfast together and eating after. And some of the late night events too, and after Mass, everybody's just hanging out.
Maybe it's just because it's senior year, but I have had the most fun I've had in college, my last semester of college, and getting to give to all, especially the young guys here, has been like the greatest joy that I could have ever imagined, more than I could have ever imagined, because the memories that we've been able to create throughout this semester, I could write a whole book about it.
Don't be afraid to get involved, and I think college life is a lot about learning balance, and that's a really big thing. So finding ways to develop a consistent prayer life, but then also making sure that you're nurturing yourself and taking time to live and share life with others.
Enter into this community and just give yourself to them, because when you give yourself to someone, when you're vulnerable with them, when you just put your heart on display for them, it's just a great witness.
College will be over as fast as it started, and I think that's been really sad for me recently, just remembering all of the good times and wishing I had so much more time. So yeah, just live in the moment, lean into things, and go out of your comfort zone and make a lot of friends. It's the best part.
Anytime that you feel alone or feel like you don't have someone to relate to, just understand that we're all together in the Eucharist, and we can always be around each other, be with each other, even if we're not physically present. It makes me want to seek the Eucharist every day, seek Jesus in the Eucharist, because I know all of my friends are striving for Him too, and that's a connection that will keep everyone together.
He led me here, and I know He's leading you here too. There really is no better place, and it's the closest I've ever felt to Him, and I just really hope that everybody in the future gets to experience what I did, because I know that in a year from now, when I'm getting to care for my patients and the love that I'm expressing towards them, I know is the love that I learned to express from the people that expressed it towards me.
So stuck inside my shell, then the ground began to sway. I realized what mattered most to me when the stars began to fall right out of the sky and the seas were rising up. I had one thing in mind: it was you, 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 it was you. When the road began to crumble in front of my eyes, there was only one person I wanted to find. It was you, 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 darling. Hey. till the ground began to sway. I realized what mattered most that day, when the stars began to fall right out of the sky and the seas were rising up. I had one thing in mind. It was you, it was you, it was you. It was you, it was you, it was you. When the road began to crumble in front of my eyes, there was only one person I wanted to find. It was you, it was you, it was you. It was you, it was you, it was you. God in the head. When the stars began to fall right out of the sky and the seas were rising up, I had one thing in mind. It was you.